Okay, quick one on Brittany Griner. So, um, most of the world is laughing their all the powerful people in the world are laughing their asses off right now about the Brittany Griner thing. Here's why. When Joe Biden tried to have anything to do with Saudi Arabia, and if you need to help us with this oil issue, yada yada yada, right? And what happened? Nothing. He got nothing. He got goose eggs. Well, so it turns out now that Saudi Arabia, no matter what the administration wants to say, Saudi Arabia and the Emirates did fundamentally make this happen. And on top of everything else, the best part about it is the chef's kiss. While so the UAE laughed at Joe Biden, or Saudi Arabia. So Momo bin Salman, in Momo, Momo bin Sal, just basically was like, yeah, sure, yeah, whatever, Joe, whatever. No, we're not going to help you. Too bad. Oh, we're a pariah state? Fuck you. So then, what happens? We won't prosecute you for the Khashoggi killing. We won't. Okay, we're dropping the case. DOJ's dropping the case. You're free and clear, Momo. Whether you killed Khashoggi or not, which everybody agrees probably you did. So they then exchange the Merchant of Death, Russian weapons dealer, for some stupid ass loser. For a stupid ass loser, Brittany Griner. A loser. In almost every possible way. Doing a job that she has to get paid artificially. The WNBA is such a fraud, and they simply say we should get paid. So the NBA has to give money to the WNBA that the men earned, because the WNBA is so uninteresting as a sports league. They would probably get more eyes on them if it was like the Harlem Globetrotters kind of thing. There was just supposed to be comedy, and they wore like bikinis. I mean, they dressed up like volleyball players. Maybe they would get somebody watching them. So totally, utterly worthless, like women's soccer. No point in it even existing. When you look at the numbers, no point in it even existing. So it's this totally fake industry. They're like, here's your phony loser, your pothead phony loser. This freakish mutant. Here you go. Oh, by the way, we'll be busy hosting Xi Jinping, who left the People's Republic. He physically left the country. Try to find Xi Jinping leaving the country often. Xi Jinping then leaves the country, goes to Riyadh, so as to sign a deal between Saudi Arabia, China, and Russia and India, so that Saudi Arabia can join the BRICS nations. We have confirmation within only the last about 96 hours that China's central bank is buying like all the motherfucking gold. Oh, but who else is buying a bunch of gold? Oh, the central banks of everybody else who's involved in BRICS Plus. So Kazakhstan, Turkey, all of them. Everybody in the world is like, and now America is run by Democrats and homosexuals, and now they are beaten, and we will beat them, and they will starve. Most important, and they will fucking starve because Democrats are incompetent and cannot govern. They're utterly incompetent. It was beautiful. Totally felt it. This is not just being beaten. This is literally, like, this is straight up Prince from the Dave Chappelle skit dunking and then floating down. You know, shirts versus blouses, and blouses have totally fucking won. Robes have won. The robes have won. The keffiyehs have won. And note, what is Joe? Does Joe even say the word Israel since the election of the super mega hard right Israeli government? Is Joe saying shit? No, Joe's not saying shit. Because Joe has no power. He has nothing. The Democrats are running on nothing now. And on top of it, the world is humiliating them. And anybody who really pays attention to politics internationally, the rest of the world gets this. The world that's near the equator all understand this. And now the Democrats have to worry about who's next. Who's next to betray them? Who's up next? Who's going to be like, fuck you. Eat shit, you weirdos. Eat shit, weirdos. Because that's the deal with the liberals and the Democrats now. You eated the poo-poo, so eat shit now. And that's all it's... This is anything else, no matter what the progressives say, no matter what the Young Turks, no matter what any of them say, that's it. These people they're literally about to make a entire world economy based on real things, such as gold and then copper holdings, uranium. Remember, 50% of our nuclear facilities, without Russia, we can't even have nuclear power. That's a fifth of all energy. Europe is running on coal right now. Europe is running on coal power right now. How's that feel, environmentalists? You've been completely fucking humiliated. And this is the beauty of it, is it's just going to keep going. Where finally one day they're going to look back in like 2050 and be like, what happened? What happened to the United States? What happened to the Western world? How did stupid hoes take over? How did weird sexual deviants take over? In a world that, like, they'll be, well, I know, isn't that weird? To, like, and so why are they all, like, why doesn't Canada deal with these people? Because they won't live anywhere else. They won't exist anymore in 2050. Because that's the other beautiful part about it. A whole lot of people better start worrying about serious disease, serious genetic weaponry. This is all of it. This is I'm just looking at this like, holy crap, the potential for the complete felting of the United States is amazing right now. 2023 is going to be fucked up. This can be fucked up. And the thing with the Trump people right now, Trump better understand this. This is no longer saying vagaries. Trump's going to have to say numbers. He's going to have to talk numbers. And then he's going to have to say things like the FBI and the DOJ have to be completely reorganized. Did George Bush ask anybody to create the Department of Homeland Security? No. The Department of Homeland Security is going to have to get completely... all of it's going to have to get completely reorganized, and none of it matters unless Trump says, and then we're going to have to deal with this legislation that created the Senior Executive Service. As long as, with Republicans never addressing these various weird ways that private industry and the government are united in a way that keeps going wrong for Republicans. Until their power people start saying this, nothing else matters. Marjorie Taylor Greene insisting that McCarthy is the man, sus. So sus. Now that I know more about Marjorie Taylor Greene, thanks Elm Street Nasty, now I'm like, okay, yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greene is definitely a fighter. She's kind of okay, but sus. Unbelievably sus when you find out about her background, that you're like, actually you are completely untrustworthy. Like, as a person, you're totally untrustworthy. Maybe there's something you'll do that will be beneficial, but no, it's no. This is just like fucking Coulter insisting that Republicans are crazy for not voting for fucking Romney. Oh yeah, he's the real deal. And oh my god, so this is going to be amazing. And now there's also no way Republicans can just sit there and be like, no, it's all good with Israel. Israel, Saudi Arabia, the Emirates, they're all getting along really well. They're all doing fine. They're getting along great. Turkey suddenly trying to get in on BRICS with the Sauds and UAE and all that. Okay, didn't Turkey just decide that they were going to fucking eliminate this Kurdish issue? All that now, it's just a matter of, okay, Syria, come on, just let's work this out. And that this is, if Saudi is dealing with Russia, what then is going to happen to Iran? We know that the protests are ugly. Protests in China and the protests in Iran are ugly. So somebody's trying, in some way, shape, or form, they're looking out for their future, but it's understood. Whatever system they're under now, it's like, it doesn't matter if you have oil. If nobody thinks that there's a reason for even living, so are we about to see a massive change in their systems? Maybe. I mean, now we're at that point. We can't really know. They've got all the cards. They're holding all the cards. The BRICS countries are holding all the fucking cards. And we don't even know. America won't even allow elected officials to know if the gold we say we have is physically existent. There's just the level of, yeah, this is amazing. Brittany Griner, good work. Good work, you idiot. You stupid whore.